Hello, so I'm making this video on VSCode. It's known as an IDE, which stands for an Interactive Development Environment. And the purpose of this video is just to kind of give you guys a look at coding without the need of using Vim. Essentially, Vim is just a text editor. VSCode is also just a text editor. It's just a specialized text editor known as an IDE. And so I'm just going to basically be showing off some of the cool perks and shortcuts of using an IDE over just purely using the terminal. And so one of the cool things that you can actually use that will help speed up your coding process is multi-line comments. And so, for example, if you have just a bunch of, let's say you have a bunch of lines of code that you want to run, essentially, and, now let's say you have like a 1 plus 1 here, and let's say you wanted to run your code, but you didn't want to show all of these other print hellos up here. You can do a multi-line comment with using control left shift, and that'll comment out all the lines for you. And that's really useful for the cases in which you're testing a specific portion of your lab, so that or a specific portion of your code. For example, if you guys in lab 1 you guys completed problem 1, 2, 3, and 4, there could have been cases in which you have already completed problem 1, 2, and 3 successfully, and you didn't want to keep testing it over and over, and you only wanted to run problem 4. This is one way that would allow you to only just test problem 4, run the code for problem 4 only. And then you can also uncomment multi-line as well, like that. Another cool example is find and replace. You can do a multi-line find and replace for anything, essentially. Essentially all you do is you just highlight the word that you want to find and replace, and you can press the Control plus D, or just Control D, and that'll find all of the instances of that word, and you can just kind of do this, and essentially, you can type or just replace that entire thing like that. And another cool feature is that you should be able to move left and right of that entire line. So you should be able to just go to the entire left side or right side of that line. Let's see. Yeah. So if you do, I have a shortcut for this, but if you do Control Shift, you should be able to just go to the left or to the right of that line. Another big, and I mean massive plus side is you can use your mouse. Normally you can't use your mouse in Vim, and being able to use your mouse is really useful in certain cases, and so that's just another good feature. Another great feature is you have a terminal that's built into the VSCode. In my case, it's right here, so I can interact and run my code while I'm looking at my code, which is a huge plus side. Like, for example, all of these print statements, boom, there you go. I can essentially just run it, and it'll run like that. There's a whole bunch more that I could show, such as your directory over here. It shows you exactly what's inside of your directory, like the file structure and everything. And so it's just much easier to make files, make folders, and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of cool extensions as well, such as, I think you can actually download Pylint as an extension within this, or maybe not Pylint, but like a bunch of Python extension packs. I'm sure there's like a Python auto Pylinter in here somewhere that you can download as an extension, and it'll automatically Pylint and check the style of your Python code. Yeah, there's a lot of cool features with VSCode. And this is not all of it. You can definitely customize too, just like in Vim. If you like your color scheme, you can definitely change your color scheme. So I pressed Control Shift P to open up the preferences, and you can just type color theme, and you can change the color scheme that you want. Right now I'm running Atom 1 Dark, but you can choose light mode if you like. It's kind of blinding for my eyes. I don't like light mode, but if you like light mode, go for it. You can go, be a abyss is kind of like a, I don't know, like a underwater, like deep sea theme, I guess. But personally, I prefer Atom 1 Dark because it's a nice tint of light text with a dark background. So definitely choose whatever you guys like. Yep, that's pretty much it.